It is beginning. I don't know how to start. It is the beginning. It is time to begin again. It is the beginning again. It has begun.
What's another word for this really vacuums? This really has negative pressure. Oh yeah, this part sucks. And I'm out of shape. We are running low on power. The chief engineer thinks we can rig a solar sail and capture enough blah blah blah. It's a reference to Star Trek, all right? I'm delirious. All right, so got the pylon. See the pylon? Got a pylon, this pylon here. As long as I don't offend the moss people of the hill. Or is it lichen people? I don't know. The gorge there is treacherous. Ah yes, butyl tape, or some kind of tape. You tape the top. That's gonna get some tape. This has the tape. Then you just kind of smear it down there. Helps prevent the rot. That's it, no comedy on this segment. Well, I'm so glad it's a beautiful country drive because I came back to Home Depot because I forgot one thing. A 2x12, 2x6x12 pressure treated joist. Absolutely can't continue without it. And that's it. Now we finish. Fracka. Sheesh. Behold, the missing 2x8x12 is still missing because I bought a 2x6x12. But thanks to Simpson Strong-Ties, it's going in there and it's staying in there. Capiche? Capiche.
Why don't you go outside, kiss the rain whenever you need me, kiss the rain whenever I'm gone too long. If your lips feel lonely and thirsty, kiss the rain.
What's the rebar for? Little rebar there. That one apparently encountered something pushing back at me. And these two here. What's the rebar for? Well, exercise and upsetting me. Because it's rocky down there. It's like we're on top of rock. It's like a rocky top. Thank you. Thank you very much. But it also holds it laterally. Ah. And the rebars are in, or bent, or whatever. So 2 feet on the ground, in the ground on the right side, 3.5 on the left side, 3.5 in the ground on the left side, 2 feet on the ground on the inside, or right side. Good enough. Bye.
You know, I have been doing this for a while, and it never fell.
Food City.
He has those little muscles, big muscles.
Why pay for labor? When it's built in. You ate today, didn't you? Or you will, maybe? Ratchet that in there.
That bridge is not going anywhere.
Good.
Now
that's
hold
good.
this.
What, am I the assistant? I thought you were the assistant.
I'm the one drilling.
Oh, okay.
I need you to get out of my way.
Oh, my goodness. And so it begins. Oh my God, I'm out of breath. All right. Leaning a little bit. Got the solar lights on there. It'll be a lot more rigid and stable once the cross ties are done. Once the steps are in there. Once the railings are on for safety. And that's it. Time to go down the mountain. I seem out of breath all the time, but I'm really not. What am I doing? I could be resting, could be inspecting the underside, who knows? 2 more 4x4 posts to go, then the cross beams, then the rails, then the floor. Not bad. This is one hell of a slope here, 30 degrees. Sheesh. Straighten up. Much better. Clamp me, clamp me. Woo! Yeah, you're gonna clamp me down. Little 1976, was that Billy Squire? Bobby Squire? Old man Squire's kid? All right. Now I can drill a hole with, all right, I lost my drill. Where are you? With that ridiculously long drill bit. Let's look at it. Oh, everything is sore. Now that's what I call a drill bit. I want it to go all the way through and then bolt it. Bye. Now that it's drilled through, I reverse it and drill it back. It just makes it easier to get that bolt in there, even though I'm hitting it with a 2.5 pound sledge. Much gooder. You know, trying to document this, not to mention build it, is really difficult because I wore off all the moss that's holding the dirt together. I'll have to put a retaining wall around the outside of these things, or the downslope sides. I'm not standing on anything stable or flat, and I want to pound this thing in there to go through the 4x4 and into that joist. Why am I videoing this? You know what this looks like. Oh, I just had my ratchet commit suicide. All right, good job. Good job. All right, this is why the real guys have a GoPro. Let's activate Drill-O-Vision, shall we? And back. Very exciting. All right, so I switched from regular flat washers, mainly because I didn't buy enough and I lost a couple, to these washers with teeth, and they're squaw to fit the square end of the other side of the bolt, not with these. So, yes, apparently I lost a couple of the flat washers, but I've got plenty of these washers with teeth that I use on the carriage bolt side, because that's a square nut under the flat carriage head. So I'll just use them on the washer side, on the what do you call that? Let's look at my nuts. I have another one somewhere, I assure you. Okay, so we'll just clean off all the woodness from these threads, and then I can ratchet. Okay, let's get back here. So you can see both of my nuts quite clearly. I've hand tightened my nuts. And now I use the ratchet on my nuts. That sound is the sound of productivity. Anywhere, especially a mechanic shop. Want a close-up of my nuts? Well, let's get in there. Can't see that one. How long can I play this out? I think that's good enough. Why is one nut a little higher than the other? Why do all men ask that question? I don't know. What we have here is failure to pay attention. So, as I was driving this thing in yesterday, the entire post came out of alignment and the hole didn't line up, and the post drops like 4 inches. So that's not good. So I fixed it anyway. And affixed it. So now I got to get this damn thing out. I didn't bring tools, so I'm just hitting it and yelling at it because I only have enough bolts for exactly the project, and I need the bolt to go over there. Yes, the fun part, the dark side. Hey kids, what time is it? Time for cross members. I'm sure there's a better word. I'm calling it cross members. Cross members. You see? Got 7. I need 8. I don't know. I'll double up on a couple of 2x4s. So I got 2 joist hangers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very exciting. No man left behind. Gotcha. We'll save you. Okay, so because I was a moron and I put a 2x6 in the middle, everything else is 2x8, and this should have been a 2x8. My 2x8 planks or side struts kind of protrude past the bottom, but that's okay because from the center I'm using 3-inch deck screws, and then on the outside I'm using the Simpson Strong-Ties with these galvanized angry things. And when I do it, like on one side, I'm going upward. And then on this other side, I'm going to aim downward on those. I guess those are called toe-in things. Great camera work. All right. Always bring a plank with you to sit on, by the way. It's good stuff. Look at the forest. Downward, I says. Let's see if I can capture this. It's my little hammer drill, or driver, whatever it is. Get out of there. Almost know what I'm doing. I ran out of black tape. Maybe 15 more inches. I ran out of black tape. 15 inches shy of the whole project, and I did not waste any, but don't care. It's a little bit of a tilt. I may have to add some height or some shims to this post, or what do you call that thing? Deck block, and the one down there, over there. Still, that thing's solid. I'm always out of breath because I don't know why. So I'm going to change to a finishing blade, many more teeth. But before we do that, time for a Bojangles biscuit. That's right, biscuit. I think I've got all the planks or steps, or what do you call it, treads? The thing you walk on, the walkway, cut. So now it's a matter of spacing them out, which I'm using one of those pieces to keep the space. It's more or less balanced. And that's it. Well, the sun does shine in this spot a little bit, so I'm hoping a little bit of direct and a little bit of indirect will help charge all these little solar cell lights, or else we'll go to plan Delta. But the railings are done. Actually, we're getting there. Well, this really is a kid's bridge. It's 24 inches wide. My goodness, from rail to rail here. So what I'm doing is I'm using a 3/8 bit just to countersink these things a little bit. These are, I don't know what they are, deckmate. Deckmatey. And then I just drive it in. That's it. Very exciting. And I realize while I'm battery operated, and that's absolutely awesome and fantastic, do all these jigsaw cuts, I need a jigsaw. I've never seen a cordless jigsaw. If I have, I should probably buy it, but I have a corded jigsaw, so I use this portable battery thing. So far, so good. Well, why are you down there? I don't want to get you, you silly piece of imitation wood. All right, no man left behind, but I'm going to wait till somebody else falls down next to you and maximize efficiency. You know, that's about 8 feet down and a couple feet over. Whatever. We're getting somewhere here. We're getting somewhere. Home by noon, I said. That was 3 hours ago. I still have another hour, including cleanup or plus cleanup. Anyway, so I'm using one clamp to clamp the board in place. I'm using one of these boards sideways as the spacer. I want wide spaces, wide open spaces. And then I'm just kind of feeling along here to make sure it's even. And then I can drill the pilot holes and drill it in. Easy peasy. Well, that's enough for today. Just a few to go, but I'm out of energy. You'll have to wait till rescue tomorrow, buddy. Time for some work site cleanup. Bye. There's a lot of stuff here, including little garbage bags. I don't like to leave things behind. But somewhere up there is where it is. I'm back. I already put in this step and this step. Then I remembered you guys. I decided not to be a cheap ass. It's weird. Sometimes I am. Got another roll of joist tape just to cover up all that stuff that's down in there. So I've got, I don't know, 2 steps, 3 steps to go. That little side step. And then a bottle jack to lift this thing. But you let me worry about that. Then we'll talk about the treehouse project over there. Yonder. A couple of lessons learned. A pencil does not show up very well on brown or on plastic. And in brown plastic, it's just not happening well. That particular example right there looks good. Normally it doesn't. So I think I should have used a permanent marker. That's it. Bye. Oh, I forgot the other thing that I wanted to mention, which is knee pads. Knee pads would have been really great for this project. Or better yet, that foam pad, the kneeling pad, even better. There's some jokes in there, and I won't be telling any of them. Well, the United States Air Force decided to subsidize my project. Something about Minuteman 5 missiles. I don't know what that means. But I guess they're going to put some facility here underneath the treehouse. There's going to be some serious footing. So this is the treehouse looking southwest. What's over there? Makes no sense in this video. Just wait. Just wait. Look at nature. I can't remember if I already said it, and I really don't care. I'll say it again. Always use a new sharp blade. So I was using a rough or finishing blade on these synthetic board things, and well, that was just terrible. So I switched out to a new blade that's sharp and more teeth, obviously for finished wood, and it makes it go much faster. Faster is better, and better is better. All done. Let's do a final walkthrough, and I'll shut up. Okay, some final thoughts. Those 2x4s that are at the end of each side, I'm kind of fancying maybe some kind of loop over it. I'll think about it, or I'll just cut them down to size. And then I will I will use a bottle jack to raise that about 2 inches and shore that up a bit. And then same with this side, as there's a little bit of tilt. Overall, not bad. I want to say this was just under $600. Great project. I'm still here. I just hoping for birds, but apparently all I hear is an airplane.